Hi yogis, I'm Nicole. Welcome back to my yoga time. Thanks for joining me today. I have another whole body feel good practice for you. This class is focusing predominantly on back bends, hips and twists, suitable for beginners and also intermediates. So there will be a couple of postures and a few transitions which are geared more towards intermediate. So do what feels good. We've got 2 blocks for this practice. If you've only got the 1 block, you can improvise with a thick book. If you don't have any blocks, then a rolled up towel and a thick book should do the trick. Come to stand when you're ready. Coming to the top of the mat and standing with your feet hip width apart. Relaxing the jaw. Bringing your awareness to the breath. Commencing your Ujjayi breath. Feeling that little tone in the back of your throat. You should start to hear the sound of the breath in the throat rather than the nose. With your next inhalation, let's bring those arms up, little back arch. And as you exhale, fold forward, bend the knees. Stack the palms on your low back. As you inhale, come halfway up, press the floor away. And then exhale to bow. Chair pose, bend the knees, lift the arms, and we'll pause here for a few breaths. So dropping the weight back into the heels. You might even like to feel as though those heels are squeezing in towards one another. A little extra protection for our knees. And let's press to stand. Let's practice that one more time. This time as you lift the arms, option to lift the heels as well. We'll start to test the balance. Inhaling, slowly lifting the arms and the heels. Exhale, slowly lower the heels down and then fold forward. Little bend in the knees. Stack the palms once again. Half lift, broaden the collarbones. Forward fold. Chair pose. Keeping the jaw relaxed. And press to stand. Well done, yogis. Let's bring our hands to the heart center, lift the left knee, step back and lunge. Bring the arms up. Pressing evenly into both feet. Let's inhale here. And as you exhale, sweep the arms down. Reach the crown of the head forward. Inhale to come back up. And exhale, leaning forward, sweeping the arms. Inhale to come up and hold at this time. Bend the left knee, tuck the tailbone under. Right hand takes the left wrist. Lift up and lean over. Looking down past your right hip. Pressing evenly into both feet to help with your balance. Coming back up, hands to prayer. If you can, step up into your tree pose. Bring the sole of the left foot maybe to the thigh or the calf. If your balance is tested, you can just hover those toes off the floor. Option 1 is staying here, pressing the foot into the leg into the foot, tailbone down. Option 2, take those hands behind you, interlace the fingers, take the elbow out to the left, turn the head to the left, and then drop the ear towards the shoulder. Just a few more breaths. If you'd like a side bend here, unravel those fingers. Left hand can press against the knee as you raise the right arm overhead. Well done, yogis. Come back to center. Let's step back, warrior 2. Begin with the right leg straight. We'll inhale the arms up. Exhale, bend the right knee. Reverse the warrior as you inhale. Exhale, side angle pose. Take the elbow to the knee, sweep the left arm down and overhead. Option to hike up the right heel, tucking your tailbone under. Either drishti to the toe or back towards the armpit. Spacious breath into the side waist. Grounding the heel down now, let's reverse the triangle, straighten the legs, lean back. And return to warrior 2. Interlace the hands behind you, humble warrior, pressing evenly into both feet and expand the chest. Option 1, you can stay here. Option 2, diving forward. From here, release those hands down, frame the foot. Option 1 is a twist. Raise the right arm up. Gently turn the left shoulder in towards the right knee. Option 2, bring the left knee down, reach back for the foot. Take a quad stretch. And release. Rocking back and stepping up to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway up, looking forward. Exhale to fold, hands to calves. Reverse swan dive to come back up. Taking the hands to the heart, lifting the right knee, stepping back, high lunge. A sense as though you're stretching the mat with your feet. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lifting up. Staying up this time, little bend in the back knee. Left hand takes the right wrist, lift up and lean over. Be sure to deepen the breath here. Coming back to center, hands to the heart, tree pose. Placing the foot wherever is comfortable on that inner left leg. Creating the bandha around the hips by pressing the foot and leg together, tailbone down. If you're feeling tested with your balance, stay here. Otherwise, hands behind you. Point the elbow to the right, turn the head, and then drop the ear towards the shoulder. So as soon as you start to move your head, and therefore your gaze, it's going to test the balance a little bit more. Option to take the side bend. And come back to center, stepping back, warrior 2. Straightening that left leg to begin with. Checking your feet, checking your alignment. Left heel intercepts the arch on the right foot. Inhalation takes the arms up. Exhaling, warrior 2. Reverse. Side angle pose. Right arm sweeps down and overhead. Option to hike up the left heel. Gently tucking the tailbone under. Reverse the triangle. Warrior 2. Humble warrior. Expanding the chest. Either stay there or diving forward. Knuckles pointing to the ceiling. Coming into a lunge, frame the foot. Option 1, twist, left arm up. Option 2, right knee to the mat, take your quad stretch. Be with your breath. Let's release. Lifting up the back knee, stepping up to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale to fold, hands to calves. Reverse swan dive. And bring the hands to prayer. Let's bring those big toes together. A little bit of space between the heels. Knees will come together as you bend, chair pose. Now option 1, hand to the low back, right hand to the outer knee. Option 2, take those hands to prayer. So there's a scrubbing action happening here, left palm pressing down and trying to slide up that right palm. Slightly tuck the chin in and move the neck back. Now if you can, look down, transition the weight into your left foot as you step your right foot back with control. And coming to face the front, lower the hands down, low lunge. Option 1, resting here. And instead of stretching the mat with the feet, the opposite, try and squash the mat now. Feel as though you're dragging the right knee forward, little tone in the right buttocks. Either staying there or quad stretch, left hand to the knee, right hand reaching back for the foot. if you're stable, maybe lift the left arm as well. Keeping a little tone in the right buttock. And let's release. Option 1, step up to the top of the mat. Option 2, see if you can step straight up into a one-legged chair. Right ankle to the left knee. Option 1 is as you are. Option 2, folding forward, maybe to your blocks or to the floor. And let's find our way back up. Releasing the right leg. Inhale the arms up. As you exhale, chair pose, big toes to touch, twisting your variation. Looking down, step the left foot back with control. Low lunge. Bringing that left knee forward, engaging the buttock, either staying there or collecting the foot. Be with your breath. Let's release. If you can, stepping up into your one-legged chair. Otherwise, coming to Tadasana first and making your way into the pose. Your variation, either staying upright or folding forward. Let's make our way back up. Left foot to the floor. Inhale, arms up, little back arch. Exhale, forward fold, stack the palms on your low back. Half lift as you inhale. Forward fold to exhale. Option 1, ragdoll. Hang here, collect the elbows as we release tension in the low back. Option 2, yogi squat. Drop the bottom down towards the heels. Downward facing dog. Feel free to come to rest in child's pose, or hold your downward facing dog as you are, or maybe a little twist. Right hand can reach for the left leg. You might take the thigh, the knee, or the calf. Looking under the armpit. Change sides. And release. Let's lower the knees to the mat. Puppy pose. Either keeping the hands as wide as the mat, arms staying straight, or elbows a little closer, hands to prayer, above the head. And let's slowly make our way up, coming to a seated position. Well done, yogis. Recruiting our props now. So we're going to take the props into a T shape. Now, if you're using the blocks, you might prefer to come up to the second height underneath the shoulders. If you need to lighten the pose, you'll go higher under the head. Otherwise, you can have them at the same height. If this is too strong, you can turn them down to the flat side. So we have a few choices here, depending on what's going on with your knees and your ankles. Option 1, you can simply recline into your fish pose, maybe resting with the knees bent. Straighten and relax the legs, or take a butterfly pose. Otherwise, I invite you, if your knees and ankles permit, we'll do a half hero, half butterfly. So bring the right foot next to the hip. Make sure the top of the foot is on the mat. If you can only come into this position with your foot kicked out to the side, avoid this pose. It's not going to be good for your knee. Take one of the other variations. If your foot's pointing straight down, we'll keep the left knee bent. As we slowly start to recline, you'll see that I'm lifting up my bottom there and slightly tucking the tailbone. Finding my props. And then from here, we'll wiggle that left foot closer to the right and let the knee fall out. So left leg is in butterfly, right leg is in hero. Arms resting out to the side. And simply be with your breath. For those yogis in half hero, half butterfly, we'll change sides. Bring the sole of the left foot to the floor, point the knee up to the ceiling. Turn the palms down as you press yourself up. Release the right leg and bring the left one around. Once you've found your props, bring that right leg into butterfly. And this posture with the hybrid variation in the legs is said to be quite therapeutic for both the stomach and spleen meridians. And let's release the pose. If you're in half hero, half butterfly, right knee up to the ceiling as you bring yourself up. Release that left leg. We'll come down onto our back so you can remove your blocks. Coming all the way down. Once you touch down, bring your heels in fairly close to the bottom and we'll gently press up into a brief ridge pose. Inhale. Lift the heels and exhale, lower down. When you touch the mat, lift up the feet, stack the knees above the hips, imprint your lower back. Option 1 is here. Option 2, lift head and shoulders off the floor. Option 3, yogi bicycles. Bring the hands to the back of the head as you straighten the right leg, cross the right arm on the outside of the left knee. Come back to center. Change side. Let's straighten the legs, lift up the fingers, and lower down. Well done, yogis. From here, let's move the hips a little to the left, cross the left leg over the right. We'll take a twist. You might like to use your blocks to support the legs. Bring your knees over to the right, and if you can, make a T shape with your arms. Inhaling a little deeper into the lower body. Let's bring those knees back to center and we'll change sides. So move the hips over just a little to the right, right leg crossing over, knees over to your left. And see if you can soften around the edges, relaxing any muscles that are gripping. Relaxing the hips, the thighs. Let's bring those knees back to center. Uncrossing the legs, coming into Shavasana. Straightening out the legs and taking up as much space on the mat as feels good. And we'll rest here for just a short time, allowing the positive effects of the practice to assimilate in the body. In just a few moments, we will come back up to seated for a meditation. Softening the forehead, the tongue and jaw. Inhaling a little deeper now. Becoming aware of the layers of sounds meeting the ears. Wiggling the toes and fingers as those urges arise. And whenever you're ready, make your way over onto your preferred side and then slowly coming up to your seated position. And if you do have those blocks close by, let's sit on one of the blocks, elevating the hips for our meditation. Only cross the legs if that's comfortable for your body. You can straighten, you can kneel, whatever you prefer. So for today's seated meditation, we'll take Mudra, which is for the heart, curling your index finger in so the nail meets the base of the thumb, and then middle and ring fingers will meet the tip of the thumb, keeping the pinky finger extended. Let's close the eyes down. Sitting nice and tall, lift the crown of the head. And lean back just a touch. The heart is held high as the shoulders relax. Softening the forehead. And taking the next few moments to simply be a quiet observer, breathing in and out from the heart center. There's no control over the breath, just simply witness the in-breath and the out-breath. A quiet observer at the heart center. And you might even visualize the breath as a bright light filling the heart center on the inhalation. And allow this light to soften any tension or attachments on the exhalation. A light-filled heart space. Let's bring our hands to prayer, Anjali Mudra. Raise the hands to the third eye center for clarity of thought. Lower the fingertips to the lips for purity and honesty in our speech. And bring the hands to the heart center for love and compassion. in all that we do. Thank you, yogis, for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed that yoga snack. Feel free to make any class requests in the comments below. If you haven't done so, please do subscribe to the channel. It's the best way to support free yoga on YouTube. Have a lovely day.